Bonjour, Miss Amis, and welcome to the Barbarian review. Now, I could just be unoriginal and repeat the same jokes I made in the original video and just be like, Barbie, al-Bashar, Ramadan Mubarak moment. But no, I shall not repeat the joke again, since I am the most original and the best YouTuber on planet Mars. Yeah, and I have to strive to be the best virgin on the planet. Also, if you like this garbage, check my other trash out, lol, x. But anyway, welcome to the Barbarian review. So, the Barbarian is a non-Roman. Why, you ask? Well, that is because the term barbarian was used by the Roman Empire to describe people from other regions that wanted to steal all the Romans' V-Bucks and Fortnite mishmachamassalam. Yeah, history class aside, the barbarians are the first enemies you will fight in Castle Crashers, since you and some Grey Knights are chilling while listening to some truly fine music. And then out of nowhere, Mr. Hockey Helmets are just like, hey, I'ma raid your castle, just like in the popular MMO RPG strategy game, Rage? Yeah. No. 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 And since the kingdom can't stand their sponsor, they decide to game-end the entire population of barbarians. Certified Castle Crashers lore. Also, they steal the princesses of the kingdom, which, as a member of the elite feminist I Hate White Males organization, I am incredibly disgusted about. Why do the women always have to be the ones that get captured? This is so clearly sexist and blah blah blah. No one actually cares, lol. But yeah, the barbarians do the bad, and you are like, oh no, they do the bad. And then you chop their heads off, basically. Yeah, I know, the explanation cannot get more professional than that. And then looking at the barbarian's cosmetic appearance, which is a new thing I'm gonna do from now on, where I look at a character's appearance and their design and things like their bow and arrow and their beefy form. And this is because the bow and arrow can sometimes look different on a specific character, and as well the beefy versions of characters can look really cool and or interesting. And also, yes, I obviously didn't do this for the first 5 videos, but I don't think that's really a big deal because these guys are basically just recolors of each other, so yeah. So first of all, looking at the barbarian's design, and yes, me likey very much, caveman ooga booga. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the barbarian's design. His color scheme and things like the horns and the belt and his kind of furry, fuzzy leather outfit look really cool in my opinion. And especially his, I don't know, hockey mask, I think that looks really sick as well. And just his entire design seems really iconic to me, so yeah, I'm a big fan of his design. So then his beefy form. Yes, I adore this beefy version. I think it looks so amazing. The extra details, like the extra belts and the fingerless gloves and the backpack, look really cool in my opinion. And as well, you know, rip beefy barbarian, bruh. But yeah, I really like his beefy form. Okay, so moving on, the barbarian is unlocked by beating the King's Arena, which is the first arena you'll unlock. Now, there are 3 ways of going about this. The standard way, where you unlock the arena, play it, and then beat it, and that's it. The virgin beta way, where you wait till you've beaten story mode and are like level 20 and then you steamroll through the King's Arena. Or the Chad's way, where you play the arena in insane mode right after you've beaten story mode and then beat it there. But anyway, with that out of the way, let's look at I don't know, they damns magic. Oh. So for splash attack, we have a rain of axes, spears and other barbarian related weapons. And this magic, believe it or not, is quite unique, since unlike the arrow rain, which it is quite similar to, it actually bounces off the wall. In other words, the arrow rain, when it hits a wall, it just stops there, while the blunt weapons, as it's called, bounce back, which is quite good for crowd control. And for his magic projectile, he fires off an axe, which is pretty cool, but nothing really special. And his air projectile is indistinguishable with ice magic projectile. Bagatti. And his elemental infusion is an armor pierce move, which, well, pierces armor, and also does ×2 his base attack damage plus ×2 his base magic damage. Which, yeah, is quite good, especially to armored bimbas like the Stoveface and Conehead. And his magic jump is just like the Grey Knight, self-shitting. So then, who do you unlock by beating story mode with them? Well, when you beat story mode, you unlock the man, the myth, the legend, the Beekeeper. I love this guy, and not because of his magic or something, no, but because bees are fucking awesome. So then let's continue to his rating. So as usual, looking at his magic, well, when you look at all of his abilities, he is very basic and average, except for his splash attack and elemental infusion, which is funny because the Grey Knight was quite the polar opposite, since his splash attack and elemental infusion were actually the basic ones. But anyway, his splash attack is quite good since it bounces off the wall, and his elemental infusion is quite good against armored enemies. But despite that though, it isn't anything all too extremely good and special, and therefore I'm giving him a 6 out of 10. Now don't get me wrong, if I'd be rating these bimbus based off looks, I'd give him a 9 since I just really love his design. But his magic is just average, it's not outstanding or bad, so therefore I'm giving him a 6 out of 10. Now do I recommend him for insane mode? Well, honestly I don't quite think so. The thing is, he isn't awful, but it's just that there are definitely much better characters for insane mode. So therefore I don't quite recommend him, since there are much better characters for the job, and with the Barbarian you're just kind of making it harder for yourself. So yeah, that was the Barbarian review. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to go outside for a walk and enjoy the fresh air. Or actually scratch that, because it's so fucking hot everywhere, it's insane. Kind of like insane mode. And my existence, please. Anyway, yeah, subscribe to become a part of my cult. 9 out of 10 dentists recommend it. Also join my lame Discord server, lol xday. But yeah, see you next time, gamers.